Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Beer Reviews. Tonight we are going to be trying a beer by some friends of mine. This is Bad Seed Brewery's IPA, India Pale Ale. This was very kindly given to me by the guys themselves at the York Beer Festival. If you've seen the video for the York Beer Festival, you'll have seen how much fun we had. Very, very raucous, and it only got worse and worse as the night progressed, at least in my case. So this is a bottle that was given to me by them. The reason why is I've had their IPA before, and this is actually a new version of it. So this is a kind of Mark II version of the IPA, and they are really proud of this one. And they said, you're going to enjoy this, you're going to love this, because they know I'm a massive hopper, they know I like 4-strength IPAs. So here we are, and we're going to give it a shot. What I really like about Bad Seed, guys, is their branding. You know, each beer has exactly the same label on it, but it's just a different colour and obviously with a different name. And it really stands out, and I love the little tag around the bottleneck as well, just says Bad Seed on it, and let us know what you think on the back. But it's the little things that really count, and their branding is fantastic. It's really, really cool looking. So yeah, this is a 7.3% IPA. This one is with Cascade, Columbus and Chinook. Say the hop. Humulus lupus. We worship this mischievous flower and its elusive oils. Our IPA captures the flavours and aromas of Cascade, Columbus and Chinook hops. This beer sings, all hail to the hop. So, let's get it out and see if it's right. Oh, using the most rubbish bottle opener in the entire world today, because I can't find the other ones. There we go, got it. Aye. It's a rubbish one, this. I don't know why I use it. But hey, it's another one in the line of novelty bottle openers that I seem to be going through at the moment. Let's give it a pour out, see if we can't get a good one for him. Rightio. What we have there is a beautiful 2-finger head, slightly off-white in colour. This beer is probably going to be quite chill haze because I've had it in the fridge to cool it down, but it is a wonderful apricot colour straight out of the bottle. And it's really a very typical IPA colour. Nice level of carbonation going on in the beer as well. If the camera will focus, you might just be able to see tons of carbonation going on. That head is sticking around for the ride. Plenty of body in that one. Right, let's get in there, get a nose in, give it a smell. Oh yeah. Just like bottle the scent, just bottle it so I can spray it on as perfume. It's just the absolute classic smell of the 3 C's, the 3 American C's. Sometimes the old guard, you just can't beat them. It's things like Ruination IPA, which I believe is just, I want to say Centennial. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It might be something else. Anyway, it's a single hop beer, I believe. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But Ruination IPA, one of my favourite beers, one of my favourite, they call it an Imperial IPA, but I mean it's roughly the same strength as this. Sometimes you just can't go wrong. This aroma is just absolutely chock full of grapefruit, of citrus. There's a little bit of spice going on. There's like sweet oranges. And also kind of a bit of caramelly malt too. It's all in one, and it's super pungent. It's a really aromatic, fragrant beer. This particular bottle is as fresh as it's going to come. This was bottled. I can't remember when it was bottled, but they did tell me, and I've completely forgotten. But it's the most recent batch, and it's less than a couple of weeks out of away from bottling. You know, less than a month, that's for sure. So this is fresh as fresh can be. Oh, it's just such a luscious and dank and full-on flavoured smell. My taste buds are watering like no one's business, so let's get in there and give it a try. Cheers. Oh. Oh, that's yummy. That's absolutely yummy. Yeah, well done guys, well done. Oh, it's this nice initial kind of sweetness of maltiness that kind of caramelly, toffee sort of flavour right at the beginning, and then the hops just grab you, and it just grabs every single taste bud and caresses them, but aggressively. It's like an aggressive bear hug across the entire palate, because you're getting this fantastic onrush of like the juiciest and wettest and citrusy blitz. There's like a spicy kind of pepperiness on the tongue as well, and then the bitterness, it just gets that extra squeeze, and the bitterness just grabs hold of your tongue and squeezes it to blooming death. It's a great example of a proper strength IPA, this. Oh, it's really good. I'm just getting through, particularly getting through grapefruit. And also a bit more spice at the back of the palate as well. It's thick and heavy on the tongue. It's a really, it's quite a chunky medium. A medium to, yeah, I'm going to say it's a good chunky medium. The carbonation is brilliant as well. It doesn't feel flat. It adds to the entire body and experience of it. And it carries, I always think when you have a really well bottled or really well, really well carbonated beer, or the right mouthfeel, it just adds so much more to the flavour, because it just seems to continue. And this one is continuing. The bitterness and the spiciness just sings. It really zings through this entire thing. I mean, I don't know how much more I can say. I really don't. They say this beer says, "All hail the hop." Yes, this is like a textbook example, and the best possible textbook example. You know, this is the one you want to be aiming for of how to use 3Cs. It just, the flavours coming from them are just so pungent. And what I really like about Bad Seed, what I really like about them, is that they're not afraid to go and do these 7.3% beers, and they're only small. There's only 2 of them. They're both wonderful, both magnificent. Go and check them out. Go and check the beers out, more importantly. And they have so much passion in their beers, and they really embrace the kind of, I want to say with this beer in particular, they embrace the American style of doing things. And they're not worried. So they turned up at York Beer Fest. Camera sponsored one, and Seba as well. Entered their beers, were there the entire day, helped out, chatted to everyone. Were wonderful in every single facet imaginable. But these guys aren't particularly big on camera. They don't particularly like the way that they see kegging. I mean, they keg their beers, some of their beers now, I believe, and they started off only doing bottles. So they've got a unique take and adaptation on styles of beer at the moment. Some people say you have to have a catch the best bitter to be able to get anywhere commercially in the brewing world, at least in England. And they are trying to book the trend, and doing mighty well, I might add as well. They are my friends, so I'm not, out of fairness, I'm not going to rate this, because you won't believe me. But needless to say, it's a magnificent beer. This one, it really is corking. The saison is the other one I've tried. I haven't yet got my hands on the Hefeweizen, which is the one that everyone I know is raving about. Yorkshire Ales in particular were raving about that one. Or the South Pacific, which is my sort of beer. I like South Pacific hops, but their IPA stonking, and the saison is also an absolute cracking beer as well. I did that one on Untapped, so you can go check that out, or somewhere on Twitter feed. I did a short review as well, I think. So yeah, well done, Bad Seed. This is my little shout out to you and to everyone in the entire world to go and check you out as well. I know the entire world, as if everyone in the entire world is going to be watching, but their website's on the back there, so you may be able to see, if you pull zoom, website, and also their Twitter, and also their address, in case you want to send them many pieces of fan mail. So once again, well done, guys. If you've tried this beer, tell me. If you want to know where it is, you can check out Yorkshire Ales. I know I've got it. I think Brewery as well. A few other places, and all kind of around the York and East Yorkshire, North Yorkshire sort of area. I know you can get their beers, and even some places down in London too. So go and check them out. Comment, favourite, like, subscribe, all the usual gubbins. Until the next beer reviews, cheers.